Hey everybody, sometimes you don't know how to act when you feel this way, but we're going to tell you if you should either give up or care at all. Sometimes you need to have those difficult conversations if your partner or yourself is a piece of shit. This is our hot take on heartbreak. I'm Alex, and this is my guest Ben from Slowly Slowly. How you going, Ben?
Why did I say yes to this?
Let's do it. Hey guys, I'm feeling like a horrible person right now because I do not love my boyfriend anymore, despite him having done nothing wrong. He is one of the sweetest, most caring guys I know and the best boyfriend I've ever had. But for some reason I just don't feel the same feelings I used to feel about him, and I feel terrible knowing he's all about me when I just don't see him in that light anymore. We've been together for 1.5 years now, and he has done so much for me and been nothing but loving and supportive. How do I break up with him without completely crushing him? Because he really doesn't deserve to have his heart broken. Thank you.
You said this was going to be fun.
Yeah.
Not fun.
This isn't fun at all.
Just got to do it.
You just got to be honest.
Write an album about it.
Yeah, I think if you write an album about it, it'll really get it out of your system.
But definitely break up.
Yeah. Stringing it along any longer will just make it like worse. Like it hurts more to be in a relationship where the person, like he'll figure it out eventually that you don't care, or that you're not feeling the same way, and then it'll just make it worse, and it'll be like really awkward, and he'll know it's coming. But if you write the album, he'll hear it on Spotify.
Yeah.
Which could be worse also.
Yeah. Maybe don't write an album.
Maybe don't write the album. Maybe just have a conversation.
Have a good,
and yeah, like buy him a coffee.
Yeah. Consolation prize.
Yeah. For
lost love.
Like even a tall coffee, double shot, like splurge, caramel in it, everything. Hey my dudes, okay, this random guy started talking to me on Snapchat just over a month ago. He seemed really nice and sweet, and I thought that something might develop. But he said something really insulting to me about 2 weeks ago, so I just stopped talking to him. A couple of days ago, he messaged me saying he missed me and feels safer when we talk. Now I'm confused as heck and don't know what to do. Do I talk to him? Do I just block him? Is this weird as? Oh, and we have never met, for the record.
Sounds weird.
That sounds really weird. That is weird as, for sure.
Yeah.
It sounds like a situation of internet attention and like laziness. Like,
yeah.
I'm a dude and I'm like messaging on Snapchat because like I don't want to leave my bedroom.
I'm a phone call guy. I like phone calls.
Phone calls?
I don't like text messages.
Have you ever Snapchatted people in the start of a relationship?
I don't have Snapchat.
You don't have Snapchat?
No. I just got iTunes.
Really?
But yeah, I don't have Snapchat. I've seen Snapchat filters. They look fun. Yeah, maybe just that's the answer to all these questions. Just do everything with a Snapchat filter so that you never get hurt. Yeah, like a metaphorical filter or like a real Snapchat filter? Because if you put up a filter in front of you, you might never get hurt either. Like distancing yourself from people. If you want to have a relationship that develops, you should maybe go and meet people at a club or through friends or at work. Not the club, like a club. like a fencing club or a squash club or like a joust with your lover.
Jousting.
Someone.
Yeah.
Snapchat and stuff like that can be a little bit removed. So the fact that that's your only form of communication is probably not good grounds for, you know, assessing whether it's a good pursuit or not. Nah. Maybe meet up in person and go from there. Yeah, yeah, that's a good point. Like you guys haven't met yet, so maybe you could try and meet them for coffee, and if they're weird, never talk to them again. But if they're going to be rude to you like this early on, then maybe it's not worth it. I agree. Next question. Next question. Hey guys, I need advice. My crush keeps low-key flirting with me, but I don't know whether or not to make a move on her. Like she keeps talking about me giving affection and calling me cute pet names, and I don't know whether she likes me or not. Okay, thanks so much. What's the pet names? Like, I don't know. I think that's pivotal. What's a pet name that you've ever been called? Benny. That's the best you got. That's all I got. Some people are flirty and use pet names for just their friends and stuff like that. Yeah. Behavior could be construed like that, so it's hard to say. Yeah, like you got to be, if they're like being a little bit flirty, then you could like match that with like a pet name.
and then like if that's a reciprocal situation, then you might find that it seems like they like you too, but you could be upfront.
You get a t-shirt made with the pet name she called you on it.
Embroidered?
Yeah.
What's the colour scheme you're going for here?
No, but just look what I did for us.
Oh yeah, of course. And then like, if she'll be stoked about that.
Yeah.
Probably.
You'll be able to tell from the facial expression upon arrival
of the t-shirt.
when you say,
look what yeah.
You remember when you...
you said that once? I remember.
That's creepy.
Well, if they're up here and you're like here, they're being this flirty and you're like, oh, we're friends. If you just like match it and then see how that goes, and then if that doesn't work out, then drop back down. That's fine. But it might work out. And then maybe once you get to that point where it's like you both think you like each other, that's the time for the conversation anyway. To be like, hey, would you like to go out for dinner on Thursday night? I know a great place.
Yeah.
Insert pet name here.
Do you have any pet names? Mosey.
Mosey. People did call me Mosey in high school.
Was it a nickname you made up for yourself?
No. People used to do it.
Embroidered.
Yeah, embroidered. White on black. Available on Bandcamp. Big Cartel. Hey guys, I'm at Mixed Signals Central. I've got the hots for one of my closest mates, and when I finally plucked up the guts to tell him, he was like, no way, let's go on a date. So we went out, and I had the time of my life. But of course, fast forward 4 months, and the absolute fucker has not asked me out again, but messages me constantly, all while almost ignoring me in public. I'm fed up, so give us your hot take on it.
Run for the hills.
Run for the hills.
I think.
Jeez.
I don't know. If it was me, I would.
Like, if they're not going to want to go out with you again after like the second time, like how's it going to make it to third, fourth or fifth?
Yeah, some relationships start, you know, with rocky starts, but probably shouldn't be calling him a fucker that early on.
Yeah. Maybe he's just nervous. We don't know.
Yeah, nervous people need love. Change your identity, witness protection, move cities, become someone new.
You could become a new person, or you could tell him, hey, I really liked going out with you last time, maybe we should go out again. And then if he says no to that, then that is the end of that relationship for sure. Yeah,
just good open communication.
Yeah, but hopefully it's a love story.
Hopefully, I hope it works out.
Baby, just say yes.
I love love.
Hey dudes, so I'm going on my first overseas trip later this year with my best friend's family, and all the planning was going really well until my best friend invited her close friend from school. We don't get along whatsoever. It's only 12 days, but I really don't know how I'm going to deal as we seriously don't get along, but I don't want to make it such a big deal because the trip is just for fun. Help me out, dudes.
I feel like manipulating the parents would be the best port of call.
With bribery?
No, just try and slip it into conversation about the friend having a drug habit and that you shouldn't take that friend overseas.
I've seen her smoking cigarettes behind the grandstands with all the bad kids at school.
When I say drugs, that's what you think of. I feel like the adult thing to do, I don't want to say, but you just kind of got to suck it up, because it just makes it awkward for everyone if you voice concerns and then have to go on the holiday.
Yeah, you can't actually say anything.
No.
Your friend's already invited her friend. If you tell your good friend about it, she'll be sad that she invited her other friend and that she thinks that you can both get along. You know you can't. You just got to go and you just got to have a good time as much as you can.
I'm sure there's things about the friend that she likes.
Yeah.
Focus on those things.
Find a middle point.
Power through.
You both like food. You both like badminton.
Breathing.
Walking.
That's 4 things in common.
That's 4 things
It's a
in
Venn
common.
diagram of friendship.
That's so much friendship. You guys are probably best friends and you don't even know it. You know what, you should buy her a BFF ring straight up.
Well, have you ever had I've had situations with people that I thought I didn't like, and then I've been forced to hang out with them and find a lot of positives.
Yeah.
So maybe shed the preconceived idea that you don't get along already. Knuckle down. Some serious friendship happening.
Serious friendship. You could even just say to your good friend whose family's hosting the trip,
I've got some concerns.
yeah, or we don't get along that well. How do we become best friends? Can you help include me in the conversations between you guys? Or like, do you know what I mean? You don't have to say you don't like them.
Your best one, yeah.
Oh, thank you. You don't have to say that you don't like them. You just say, hey, I really want to be their friend. And I really want to get along, but we struggle. How do we do that? What are they interested in?
This is beautiful.
Yeah. And then hopefully the holiday goes really well. 12 days.
Oh, it's 12 days.
It's 12 days.
That's all right.
That's not that long. That's,
Suck it.
God made the world in less than that.
In the time it took you to write that question in, you could have built a bridge.
You could have built a bridge and you could have got over it already.